Almeida, Corey Fanning, Craig Pianchi, your top 3 rows. Kohler, Perry, Gomes, and Petty, your top 10. There's the team flag. We're underway as they head down into turn number 1. And something leaking on the 3 from the right rear on Rio's machine. I'm going to guess that the fuel cap is loose. 3 wide for third, and trouble down the front stretch. Gomes sideways, slides it up the racetrack. Almost everybody able to make it by. Theranos and Melberg make a little bit of contact. Season has driven this machine at a couple of different racetracks. Last year was up in Connecticut running it, getting used to it. This year, Seekonk is home. There's the green flag. Look at it, right? Turn number 1 by a car length over the 97 now of Tyler Almeida, who works himself on the inside behind them. He's got the 1 of Ed Perry. Look at Corey Fanning thread the needle onto Cody Tripp.
Down across the stripe into turn number 1. Fanning wasn't liking the jump Cody Tripp got, so he said, move over, I'm coming through. Slides down beneath him, makes it 3 wide, and now him and Perry battling for that 3rd spot. A little bit of contact there in that turn number 4, but off the corner they come side by side into 1.
Smoking Joe rounding out the top 5, and all of a sudden, look who's up into 6, and that is the 0 of Chad Baxter. All from 12th to 6th in 3 laps, make that 4, as Kohler looking for 4th now. Fanning caught on the outside, Perry is up to 3rd.
Down the back they go, Baxter and Kohler down to the inside of Fanning. Here comes Potter underneath Pianca, battling for that 7th position as they roll off turn number 4 and down the front. Back up front, though, it's Scotty Sarandinsky leading the way with Tyler Almeida in tow. Perry as well in that 3rd spot down the back.
Into 3 and 4, Tyler Almeida knocking on the door. He made the big jump from the Sport 4 division up into the Sportsman division. Now putting pressure on the double deuce off of turn number 2. Perry sits 3rd with Kohler and Baxter rounding out the top 5.
Off the turn number 4. Sarandinsky leads it. There's single file throughout your top 5. Baxter and Kohler bumper to bumper, almost contact there. Coming down the back now into turn number 3. Fanning closes in on the bumper as well as Potter. So they roll off turn number 4. Whole field just about single file down into 1.
Kohler's got to be careful there, however. If he drifts up just a little bit, Baxter's going to pounce on that inside lane if he tries to run to the outside of Perry or even trying a crossover move. You can see him seesawing back and forth on the steering wheel on that number 43. Here comes Baxter down on the inside.
Down the back they go, and it's Perry knocking on the rear bumper of Almeida. A little bit of contact there. Almeida goes around in the middle of 3 and 4. Everyone able to avoid a little bit of contact behind them. Yellow flag is out. That is Benoit and Williams getting into it there as they tried to slow to avoid the spinning Almeida. Caution flag out here on lap 9. 16 to go for the Sportsman. It'll be Sarandinsky and Kohler rolling through 3 and 4 at the top of the grid. On the gas out of 4. Green flag in the air.
Kohler with a good jump up on the outside, looking for the lead. Edges out ahead of Sarandinsky. Here comes Baxter down the inside. Petty off the pace. He and Holiak drop to the tail end of the field, and Petty's going to come to a halt. This one's coming back, and that's going to be, I believe that's going to be a savior for Sarandinsky. So that's going to be an interesting night as well. Field is set, ready to go off of turn number 4, 9 laps complete. Scott Sarandinsky trying to redeem himself here. He and Kohler race across the stripe down to turn number 1. Kohler trying to wind himself up to the front. Baxter looking for some running room down to the inside. Trying to get a run, he settles it in back behind.
Down through the corner they come off turn number 4. It's Kohler to the outside of Sarandinsky, almost even across the line. As they battle down through 1 and 2, Baxter all over the rip over. Trouble in turn number 1. Holiak and Gomes around.
Holiak drifted up the racetrack.
Off turn number 4, green flag in the air.
Off the corner they come, and a drag race down into turn number 1. Sarandinsky fighting hard on the inside, trying to hang on as Chad Baxter knocks on the back door. Joe Kohler works that outside window. They hit 3 and 4. Sliding off the corner. Baxter down to the inside. 3 wide for the lead down into turn number 1.
Baxter making it fit down there. A little bit of contact coming out of 2, but he's able to hang on now. Side by side with Joe Kohler for that lead. Fanning slides underneath Serendinsky for that 3rd spot. They come off the corner. Chad Baxter to the lead into 1.
Down to 1-2. Steve Potter putting his nose up into that fight with Bianca there. 3 wide behind. Look at Lambert to the inside of Benoit and Rio as Benoit loses a couple of spots. 13 down, 12 to go. Chad Baxter looking to match Barry Shaw and the wing column down the back straightaway.
Down the back they go. Potter almost makes contact with Serendinsky. He has a check up. Now battling alongside Pianka as they come off of turn number 4. Your top 4. Single file, top 3 started to have a breakaway about 4 or 5 car lengths over Potter in the 31 as Baxter leads Kohler and Fanning. They roll through turns 3 and 4. Another lap cross off the board for your leader, Chad Baxter.
They have put some breathing room between them and the 31 of Potter, who holds off the 4.
Down the back, it is Baxter rolling into turn number 3. 3 car lengths over Kohler, who's only a car length ahead of Corey Fanning as they race off of turn number 4 and across the stripe. Here comes Pianka past Potter. In turn 4, Potter got loose, allowed Pianka to get by him, and here comes Rio looking to fight into the top 5.
2021 slides up Potter off the pace, and he's going to call it a night as he pulls into the pit.
Tough break there for Steve Potter as he heads behind the wall. We're single file our top 5 back to a battle for 6. As down to the inside of Kobe Lambert is Serendinsky. They're side by side out of turn number 4. A good battle across the stripe as just behind them Ed Perry gets by Doug Benoit for that 9th position. Back up front though, it is Chad Baxter off turn number 4 with 5 laps to go.
Baxter in control and dominating the 2021 season for the Elder South Coast Power Equipment Sportsman Division. He has opened up a half a straightaway advantage over Joe Kohler. Fanning sits on his tail as they roll off turn number 4. Right now the big battle going on is between Scott Serendinsky and Colby Lambert for 6th and 7th with Perry right behind them.
Down off turn number 4 they come. Baxter leads the way. Kohler and Fanning battling it out for 2nd. Fanning all over the rear bumper of Kohler. Here he comes, gets a nose underneath that 43 as they race down the back. Into turn number 3, Corey Fanning pulls up alongside the 43 of Kohler. 2 laps to go, and the battle for 2nd is on.
Perry 3 wide off of turn number 4, down underneath Petty and Lambert, trying to move himself up into the top 7, picks up a spot. There is a battle down the back straightaway.
White flag high in the air for Chad Baxter in that RLS performance machine as he rolls off turn number 2. Corey Fanning, yellow flag is out.
Doug Benoit goes around off of turn number 3 and slows us up, and that'll give us a green-white checker finish. Chad Baxter and Joe Kohler, Corey Fanning, Craig Pianka. Your top 4 cars. Off of turn number 4 they come. Kohler gets the jump up on the outside as they hit turn number 1. This one's coming back, ladies and gentlemen. I'm not sure what happened on that, why it was called back. But then again, that's not my decision to make. As I've said, I don't make the decisions, I talk about them.
Absolutely do, and now we got another shot here. Baxter to the inside of Kohler. Let's have at it again.
Looking for the green off of turn number 4. Even Steven at the stripe. Baxter on the inside, Kohler up top. As they hit turns 1 and 2, Baxter gets a half a car length. Kohler hanging tight down into 3.
Kohler doing his best job on that outside lane, trying to get the win. White flag in the air off turn number 4. Baxter to the lead with Fanning and Kohler in tow.
In Into 1 and 2 they come. Fanning down to the inside of Kohler, down the back straightaway. Into 3 and 4 they go. Baxter in control. Baxter in for 4. Battle for second. Kohler just edges out Fanning for that number 2 spot. Fourth will go to Rio in the number 3. And Colby Lambert rounding out the top 5. And once again, there is no denying the driver of the RLS Performance. Rhode Island Towing and Recovery, car number 0. How about a round of applause for the 4th time in 2021, Chad Baxter.
What a battle it was. Restart after restart, trying to fight for that lead. You end up with a great battle with Joe at the end, coming home in 3rd. How do you feel?
Oh, I feel great, aside from sweating. But this is an awesome night for all of us. It was a blast racing Joe, Chad. I mean, them guys did their homework, I'll tell you, because we finally got onto something, and they were always one step ahead of us. So you know what? I guess we got to go back to the drawing board and start over. But that was some of the best racing and the most fun I've had, and probably since 2019, 2018. It was like stress-free, door-to-door racing. Like Joe just said, we didn't even put a donut on anybody, on either of us. You know, that's cousin-to-cousin love-hate right there. That's about the best you're going to get.
Oh, you want to thank here for your podium finish?
First off, the fans for coming out with the year and everything. Thanks for everyone coming out. Everett's Auto Parts, my parents, my girlfriend, everybody that stands by me. I was ready to hang it up a few weeks ago, and these guys don't quit. I got to give them that.
Well, how about a round of applause? 3rd place on the night, Corey Fanning. And 2nd place on the night. What a run. How about a round of applause for Joe Kohler? Well, Corey said it. You guys had an awesome battle watching up from above, and I'm sure everyone in the crowd saw it. Come home 2nd tonight. How's that feel?
It feels like I'm scratching my head at this point because, like, when I say this thing's probably a 9 out of 10, Chad's an 11 out of 10, man. Hats off to them guys. I'm not one to complain. We got to do a little bit more. I got to thank the guys for always making changes in the back, trying to get a little better. We're doing what we can do. Like I said, we just need a little bit more. I'm scratching my head at this point.
Who do you want to thank here for 2nd place?
I want to thank Stevie D, Side Tavern, Northeast Equipment Repair, Boss Lady Graphics, Northeastern Tree, Adams Landscaping for what he does, sometimes. My dad, Jay, my girl for always dealing with me. My son is my biggest fan. We'll get him. We'll get there. We got one. We can get another.
Round of applause, 2nd place on the night, Joe Kohler. And your winner here tonight, number 4 on the season, Chad Baxter. Well, this one was a little harder, battling with a couple great combatants there in Fanning and Joe, and you come home with another win, 4 on the season. How's that feel?
That's pretty good. I wasn't really expecting that, and the car's just been good all year long. We fought putting a tire on it today, but worked out all right.
Well, who do you want to thank here for this car? Obviously, one of the best, probably the best car in the Sportsman division right now. Going for number 5 next week. Who do you want to thank for your season so far?
I thank Richard and Emily Sprague, RLS Performance, Rhode Island Recovery, Nat Chevatone, Jay Stewart at the chassis, 100% wraps. That's about it.
Well, a great race here for the Helger South Coast Power Equipment Sportsman Division. A round of applause for your podium finishers here tonight. Corey Fanning, Joe Kohler, and your winner, Chad Baxter.